Hey, welcome back to Florida Stacker on YouTube. Got some fractional gold here. Want to talk about how I'm selling gold and silver through my YouTube channel now, trying to save you guys some bucks, make a little profit, and add to my own stack. I want to show you my process today, kind of how I pick things up and why I'm buying what I buy, kind of walk you through it, and then talk about my inventory and how you guys can purchase from me. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Let's talk about silver and gold coming right up. Hey, and welcome back, everybody. So it's as simple as picking up some silver and gold, a little tape, obviously a way to organize the inventory that you have, and trying to understand what the folks here on my channel are interested in. And the Florida Stacker way has always been about buying smaller amounts of gold and silver as you can, because let's face it, most of us don't have a whole ton of cash. Yeah, sure, there's big buyers out there, but most of us keep it pretty simple by buying 90% half dollars, quarters, dimes, silver eagles, maple leaves, silver rounds and bars, and fractional gold. And when we can, obviously, we like to pick up some bigger stuff. So this is just a little bit of what I've currently got in inventory. I did buy a little less than $5,000 in new inventory today. So let's walk you through that, starting with some 90% silver Franklin half dollars. So I'd been out of these for a little while. And when I pick up, half dollars, I like to buy $50 or $100 in face from my local coin shop, Orlando Coin Exchange, because I can get a better price on it, which allows me to still be able to offer, the silver back to the community at a price that's right. And when you're buying from your local coin shop, I'm not picking through bins, guys. I'm not sorting through every single coin. So I'm going to get some that look like the one on the left, and I'm going to get some that look like the one on the right. But I'll talk about how I try to keep it as equitable as possible for all of my customers when I'm selling. All right, so one of the other things that you got to pay attention to is you do end up getting other half dollars. So I did buy 50 in face of Franklin's this morning. But I did notice that I've got this JFK here as I was sorting through it. So 1964 John F. Kennedy, still 90% silver. And then a little bit more sorting, I came across here a 1945 Walking Liberty half dollar. So same thing, still 90% silver, same value, all junk silver, but not necessarily what my buyer wants. So I sort through it, and I put that kind of stuff that's the odds and ends in a bag, and I do some mixed silver bags that I like to call my prepper bags or my barter bags, and I'll talk about those here in a bit. So here you can, see the genuine quality of the coins that I'm getting. Sometimes they are a lot nicer. Sometimes they're pretty average or run-of-the-mill. Some are, going to be better than others. But what I like to do is I like to break it out into $5 bags. It keeps it easy for me. It's neat, it's organized. And that's pretty much the minimum that I like to offer is $5 in face, because I do not want to have to charge an outrageous amount because I am providing, shipping materials. I'm not a big business. I'm just a guy that saved up about 10,000 bucks and decided to start reselling gold and silver. So obviously had to invest my own cash to get where I'm at today. So yeah, here we go. So we've got these Franklin half dollars. And what I like to do once more is label them and roll them in $5 bags. The orange tape being the Franklins, the green being quarters, the yellow, the Kennedys, and on and on. So now I'm going to walk you through an order. I did get an order just about 10 minutes ago for $10 in Franklin half dollars. So what I like to do is I like to kind of sort the half dollars into the nicer ones, the average ones, and then the ugly ones, and make sure that everybody's getting a good mix. I want to make sure there's one or two nice coins mixed in with one or two ugly coins, and then everything else is going to be average or run of the mill. All right, so here's what I've got as far as inventory. I like these stacker starter kits with the maple leaves because maples are good coins to start stacking. This tube will hold 25. I've got 5 2022 BU maple leaves in here. So if you're interested in this stacker starter kit, 5 ounces of silver will get you started. I'm going to put more of those together for you guys with some silver eagles and some silver rounds too. I also picked up a tube of 2011 American silver eagles in BU condition. So if any of y'all are looking for a full tube of silver eagles, I do try to pick up 1 or 2 tubes every time I'm in the coin shop because they always sell. So who wants them? All right, let's talk about the 90% now. I really like buying 90% because I can get it at a really good price from Orlando Coin Exchange by buying once more in bulk. Today I bought 100 in face, a mixture of dimes and Franklins, because I'd already had some quarters and Kennedys and Walkers, and figured that's what I needed to kind of round out the inventory. So once more, I go through everything and try to make it as equitable as possible so nobody's getting a bunch of junk in one bag and all the nice stuff in the other, and sort it into $5 face bags and then tape it up, and makes it real easy to kind of grab in there and throw it in a package. And one of the things that I try to deliver to all of y'all is really fast shipping. If I'm going to ship it the same day if I can, if not the next business day. Sometimes, obviously, you guys want to buy something at midnight on a Saturday night, and it's got to sit till Monday. But here's those barter bags I was telling you about: $1 in dimes, $1 in quarters, and $3 in half dollars. Those $5 face bags of just mixed denominations, 90% silver. I think those are great barter bags, or SHTF bags. And if you like dimes, it's like 99% Roosevelt dimes. There are a couple Mercs in there, but my coin shop really just does dimes. He doesn't really separate them into Mercury dimes and Rosies. And looking through them, what I got right now on hand, and what I usually have is Roosevelts, but they are nicer in quality. So if that's important to you, and fresh Franklins. So get some more Franklins in for those that like the Franklins. Walkers are a favorite of a lot of folks in the community, and every now and then I get some really nice ones. But I still think that the favorite when it comes to 90% here in this community, at least what I sell the most of, is going to be the 1964 Kennedys. And that's usually because they're in the best condition of the bunch, which means they're going to contain the most silver when you melt them all down, if that's what you're into. If you buy 10 in face of Kennedys versus 10 in face of, let's say, Walking Liberty half dollars, chances are there's going to be a little bit more true silver content in those Kennedys because they're newer and they didn't go through as much of a time period of circulation. People kind of hoarded them in 1964. So, and then quarters too. And just like the dimes, these are going to be 99% Washingtons with a few SLQs mixed in. And those SLQs are going to be junk silver quality. So you probably won't see dates on them if they are in there. Sometimes they do have partials or full dates, though. And when it comes to gold, I really like to buy the fractional gold. And obviously, the reasons for that is more folks here that watch the channel are going to be able to afford fractional gold, like this half-ounce 1986 Korean gold coin. I wasn't really sure about this one. My coin shop owner just kind of asked me to look at it and see if anyone had interest in it, and I can get rid of it for a pretty good price too. So if you are interested in picking this coin up, send me an email. Information in the video description section. That's how you initiate any sale with me if you're looking to buy. So nice slab coin there, and I can get rid of that at a good price. But what I usually like to do is stay away from full 1 ounce gold coins and bars, because the premium is really low, which is obviously good for buyers. But when you're buying to resell, it doesn't make so much sense for me to spend, let's say, $2,300 on a gold bar that I will sell for $2,320, and I have to pay for shipping. There's just $10 in that, and all the risk, thousands of dollars. It would make much more sense to me from a business perspective to buy, let's say, 8 10th-ounce fractional gold coins where the premiums are a little higher, and I can still get them cheap enough and offer them to the community at a low enough price where you save and I make money, and that's kind of the sweet spot for me. So I picked up the Perth Mint and Britannia today because they're just better looking. I had a bunch of Philharmonics, still have a couple of them, but they don't sell as fast. I don't think people like the designs as much, and still have quite a few Eagles, and I think I've got one little maple leaf left too. So I really like picking up the fractional gold and going to the coin shop and kind of looking through what he's got in regards to that. I do that. Not the 90%, guys. I don't have the time to go through 100 in face or something of silver, and I don't think he would be too keen on me doing that anyway. So this is what I do. I just look for the best looking stuff, try to get a good price, and usually Orlando Coin Exchange offers me a good price, and then slightly mark it up, make a little profit, and make sure that I get it shipped out to you guys fast and discreetly, and obviously securely. And it's a win-win in my opinion. So anyways, I really appreciate you checking out the video today and the process and what I've got and how I'm doing this. And for all of y'all out there that have bought from me, thank you very much. And if you're interested in buying something, check out the video description section. And that's going to be it for today's video. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you for watching our video. I hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel.